France take on Norway for the chance at the top of the group. Haaland already said that Norway are going to lose, so we might as well not talk about this, but we're going to.
Mind games.
Okay, so let's start with
Pep
Norway
taught 'em.
because I heard that they were going to rotate. That's been the early
They should
indications.
rotate.
Would you sit Haaland in this matchup and just?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay,
We need
So
Haaland
that-
and Mbappe, man.
It-
We need
I,
that.
d- I need
The
that.
guy
too.
breaks record. He's already broken the record for Norway World Cup goals. Like, I think he's going to want to add to that.
And
There's
he's
no
made of
reason.
steel.
And like, if they are going to win anything out of this, Haaland has to play. If you put Sorloth in at the striker, like, you're not even trying at that point. If that is the way to go about it, like if that's what they're thinking, then maybe they rotate that heavily. But I think you can rotate a lot of the team and still hope for points.
Mhm.
Hope
Yeah.
to upset France
Throw
because
Mbappe right.
Haaland is that game changer, and that France defense is a little shaky.
They are shaky.
Bob versus Luca Digne. Come on, man. Like I can see him having success in that matchup. Haaland's gonna play. He's got to play. I think he's playing for international glory, other than just a golden boot. Like again, it's been 32 years since Norway have been in the World Cup. 6 fathers of players on this team played for that team. Like this means more. I know we use that term a lot jokingly, but this really does mean more for these guys. So yeah, they'll probably rotate a few players, but I still think you'll see some of the mainstays in the team play.
Yeah, it's the most anticipated matchup. I think we all want to see Mbappe versus Haaland. They're both on 4 goals. We just had a whole segment about the Golden Boot race.
Yeah.
They both could have gotten a hat trick too.
And
Mhm.
I think you could argue they both
Haaland
should have
missed
had
an
a
open goal.
hat
Yeah,
trick.
they-
I think
they
so did
both should
Mbappe.
have had a hat trick.
Yeah.
So I mean, going deeper into this tournament, is this like a snapshot into a potential like 2 teams that can go to a semis?
I think depending on the teams they play in Norway's
matchup.
case.
Matchups are
Fair.
big. Luck is also huge in a knockout
Always.
tournament.
Yeah.
I could totally see Norway getting unlucky after playing the game of their life because that defense. The thing with this matchup is like both their defense can cost them this game, and the striker can absolutely dominate and put the other team away.
Who's had the best defense in the tournament so far, in your
Oof.
opinion?
Ghana, low key. I mean,
Well, they're putting
haven't
are they
conceded yet, and
Yeah.
they're getting
best
passed.
defense,
Like,
or are
they're
they
sitting back
just?
defending.
That's what I was gonna say. Are they the best defense, or are they just sitting 11 guys behind the ball?
Performance-wise, they're not. They don't have the best defense. No, I interpreted
Yeah.
it completely differently. Just saying, like fair play. I wanted to give them a shout out.
No, they did.
Had
They
to
deserve
beat
a
England.
little bit today.
Draw England. Yeah,
England did
Yeah.
nothing against them. That's a good question.
that was great. But yeah, no, I don't think they're the best defense in the tournament. If we're talking like the top level teams, I think because the
USA
defense isn't
is
just a
up-
back
yeah.
line; it's how the team plays. Argentina,
Argentina has
It's a
been
tough team to get
incredible
through.
defensively. Yeah.
They haven't conceded, have they?
Nope.
Nope.
No, they haven't.
They play like team.
Neither of
football.
our-
It's
They do.
crazy.
They haven't conceded.
Cody, who else would you have in that conversation?
Honestly, USA's got to be up there. 1 goal in 2 games, given the USA, how everyone's underestimating them. But yeah, like Ghana has been incredible. I think Ecuador has been solid defensively, but
Yeah.
that's what they're known for. They just can't score.
right?
Yeah, they just can't score. But yeah, I thought France is still pretty good. What, they conceded 1 goal? Yeah, they conceded 1 goal
They've
against a
conceded
pretty
1 goal.
good Senegal side. So they didn't concede against Iraq. But it's kind of hard to tell. I think once we go into the knockout rounds, we'll get a little bit more. But on the topic of knockout rounds, do you guys think this might be the group stage has been incredible? It's gonna be the knockout rounds is gonna be exponentially incredible, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of the
Yeah.
matchups are going to be insane. I mean, just
Yeah,
when I
I
was
agree.
doing my predictions, the amount of
Yeah.
quality matchups, even in the round of
the
32.
the round of 32 upsets. There's gonna be a historic amount, in my opinion.
It's gonna be like
There's
March
many
Madness.
upsets. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. 16 knockout rounds
Yankified.
games right away. Oh my gosh.
Someone's gonna probably get it. Senegal, a
Mhm.
top
I
team.
hope they
is
get
gonna-
in.
I mean, all they got to do is beat Iraq. Like that's the thing
Yeah,
is
it's
these.
still up to the
Well, if they get 3 points and they have either like -1 or 0, they're probably going through.
I have no
So,
idea, but
I
keep
think
hearing
that's
4
where I
is
was
the
looking
golden
at.
number. But yeah, there's going to be tough teams. I mean, obviously, certain teams that haven't lived up to the standard. I still don't think anyone will want to see Belgium, regardless of how they've been
Right.
performing, right? If you top your group and that's what you get. So, yeah, round of 32 is going to be absolutely electric. And I think it'll, not that the tone hasn't been set already, but yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I think this is like the real first knockout style game.
Yeah.
This French team is the one that I think it's like 60% of people on betting sites have them winning the whole tournament or
They're
something
the
like that.
favorites. If
They're
not,
the betting
I think
favorites.
Spain
I don't know,
before
60
the
is high,
competition
60 is
were
high.
probably favorites, but France at this point of the competition should be the favorites.
So
Yeah.
so you've got the favorite versus the dark horse in a chance to top the group. For Norway, this would be a historic moment.
Oh, yeah.
9 points in that group, the group of death, champions of Africa.
Go for it. Yeah, go
and
for it.
a team that's just been great. You've got a chance to go and make history. And then for France, you've got a real like litmus test, but also just a chance to tell everyone in the world like this trophy runs through us.
Mm-hmm.
And whether this starts here or it starts a little later, I think both of these things are really cool. And from a France perspective, do you expect them to rotate? Like, does anyone think that maybe outside of Mbappe, they
I think
actually
they can rotate a ton.
right? They've got the talent. Like Cherokee has
They
can
only
afford
played in the second half.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely can.
Oh no, Cherokee Due are starting. Oh,
Darn. Yeah, bummer.
they're fine.
Do you like? Would this be the game to give Conte his like farewell game?
Yeah,
Slap the
I-
armband on him.
Absolutely.
No, he
Perfect.
can't. Dude, Mbappe is starting. The armband stays with the mouth.
Kindness kills all, my friend.
I hope they hit
Yeah,
the
play
crap out
Conte.
of him if he starts. I hope every tackle is just
That's so
Yeah.
Conte probably does
Wow.
start though, to be honest.
So
I mean, they
mean.
already switched out Tchouameni in the most recent game for Kone, who probably is going to get a move. They've got the options. Rabiot.
Sure.
I mean, as long as, he always ends up starting. So whoever starts next to Rabiot, I guess. But yeah, Conte probably sees a start.
For me, France, the one thing I want to see is what they look like without Dembele. I haven't really been impressed with Dembele throughout this tournament, but that's just kind of been Dembele with France. He's just kind of been this like up and down meh kind of thing. I think he just scored his first World Cup
In a major.
goal.
Yeah, in a major tournament, I think.
That's
Euros
crazy.
and World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about back-to-back,
Amazing.
potentially back-to-back Ballon d'Or winner Dembele, and he
Presses
just scored his
that.
first one. He does
but he pressed.
like a
Those
dog.
edits were crazy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. So I mean, for me, that's what I would want to see if I was France. I'd like to see them play a way where it's not Dembele, like whether that's just starting with Cherokee or just starting with Doué, like somebody else that's a little different in terms of profile. Because I think ultimately the two things that this tournament has told us is one, strikers are important, but also depth. How
Yeah.
many impact subs have come on and just made this game or changed games? Like France through the first two games have been awful in first halves, and in the second half they look miles better once they've made a change or two. That's also a Deschamps thing, which
I also think that France, their biggest worry is they can turn off at any point. That first half, it was it may have been like an out of the blue moment, but like completely random. No one could have predicted it, but I think it kind of showed that France still exists. They can really turn off at any moment, and so hopefully they don't carry that into the knockout rounds because all it takes is just one half. They've been great. They've been incredible since, but that one half was so worrying, man. Just watching them, they did not look good at all. That first half against Senegal. So
no, they didn't. Here's a question from Eli: is there a chance? Does anyone want to?
Elise has been fantastic.
He has. I mean, do you think there's a
Elise has
chance
been
where
fine.
Mbappe wins Golden Boot and doesn't win Golden Ball, and it goes to somebody else? on
No,
his team?
yeah. That, to be fair, Mbappe's PR is just too strong. That can't
Well, they
happen.
usually
but
split it up though. Even
on merit, it could happen.
it doesn't. They don't. They gave Messi the golden
No.
ball and he was scored for the entire knockout stages in 2014.
This does have an effect too. Yeah, his
Whoa.
mother passed away. So
So who's going to be assistant coach on the sideline?
assuming Mbappe,
Oh, interesting.
Player coach.
Mbappe assistant
player
coach.
player coach.
Yeah, player coach.
He's gonna sub himself on and off. That's what's
That's
gonna happen.
funny.
He's not subbing himself off.
He's not
You keep
subbing
that in
himself
mind.
off. That video, I think the best part about the Mbappe dictator memes is the fact that he just plays into it. Like the guy,
Yeah.
He's funny
guys
as
were
hell.
rolling out
He's funny,
the
dude.
He is
the
funny.
grass and just did it. Okay, so I mean, Both of these
Sometimes in
teams,
the life.
sometimes in the life, we have to do predickies, and that's where we're at.
Of course.
So we're gonna predict the game. We're gonna give our score line and then our man of the match, and then that's gonna be the end of the show. We'll wrap it up after
Sweet.
that. Let's do predickies. Since you were the guest of honor, Cody, give us your
Okay, who
score
we're
line and your
predicting?
man of the match. France and Norway.
Norway?
Mhm.
Oh, France, Norway. It's gonna feel like a Champions League semifinal game. So, what? 2-1 France. It's pretty baseline, yeah. 2-1 France, and maybe Mbappe man of the match. It's kind of the first kind of headliner matchup. So it's gonna be interesting to see both sides kind of ball out on the pitch. But yeah, France, I think they scrape by. They have too much talent. But the thing about Norway, bro, they're massive. Their entire team is huge. So I think that's also a huge advantage with those, and they're like really good at set pieces. But also the French back line is pretty massive as well. But yeah, 2-1 Mbappe, man of the match.
I like it. NGF Andrew, predict time.
Yeah, I want to go with the same scoreline, 2-1, but I think I want to go Norway. I think it'll be a close one. I feel like my script is an early France goal. We see a Norway set piece, and then from there it's going to be who presses more intensely, and I think again we're going back to that striker question: whose striker is better on the day? I think I see Norway just surprising. I think Haaland is going to tap into something. All the raw milk he drinks, something's going to activate, and he'll force his way into a goal. But then you go, I think there's a big asterisk of World Cup Mbappe having his say, but that's just what I see, and I want to stick with that 2-1 Norway.
Is anybody else rowing with Andrew here and picking Norway to win this one?
I'm gonna agree.
Come on,
I think that France, even though they have really strong B stringers, they're probably gonna rest a lot more than Norway will, given that Norway don't qualify for the tournament much. So yeah, I don't know. I think Norway's gonna have more passion behind that game too. I think France are gonna come into it just a bit reserved and calm. Trying to just limit injuries. I think Norway are really going to keep that fire, even though the game effectively means nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go
And
2-0 Norway. Clean sheet. No score.
Wow, clean sheet. That
I'm not so convinced that Mbappe is going to start like you guys are.
You don't think that
but
he's
we'll
going to
see.
try to just break the record?
I think maybe he'll. I don't know.
How many is he
Yeah.
behind Messi? Right now.
He has a lot of time to break that record.
Dude, he's a record breaker merchant. You guys remember in the Copa del Rey against that C tier team? He wanted to play
That's
to break
true. That's a
Ronaldo's
good
Let him
point.
know.
record. Like, he's a record breaker merchant. He loves a good record. So honestly, I see him playing and going all out.
Yeah, 4 goals already. Mila, you're
His mom
definitely
might
rowing
force
with
him
me.
for the PR.
Vikings are coming back to France. Holland 3-1.
Okay.
It's coming.
Okay.
The hat trick. It's time. Watch him not even play. Yeah, I think they're too. The vibes are too good for Norway right now. The fans. I think as the tournament goes on, we might actually see the impact of them bringing their own food. All these other teams dealing with our American produce. Oh, Colombia just scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, Munoz.
But yeah, I think Norway 3-1. Holland man of the match.
Okay. Grant, you rowing upstream?
2-2.
Ooh, first draw.
Yeah, they're both scoring a brace.
I like it. Keep it consistent. Somebody is making a lot of money on those 2
Ah,
games.
no, Mbappe won,
Yes,
and
sir.
Elise is getting one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Your man of the match with the 2-2 draw?
Who's gonna get more votes from the fans? We'll go Haaland.
Holland.
Yeah. Well, especially if he gets the brace, right?
Erling.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And you know what? I also think honorable mention. I think over on 3.5 for Odegaard waves
Yes.
We'll get
He
a lot
has
of
to
that.
get a couple of those in.
Like he's gonna put one over the bar again, and then hey, come on, guys.
Yo,
Has
has any of the France games had a French section similar to like Norway?
I
They don't
haven't
really
been
show up
there.
like that.
So-
They don't
Norway are
show up
showing
like
out.
French
that.
fans don't really travel like that.
Suck
French
dribble.
people don't care.
That's
now.
so interesting. I wonder why.
French people only care if their like wages get increased by like 10 cents.
Yeah, that's crazy. And bro, Dari, that Belgium game, there was like negative Belgium fans.
Dude, okay, it was so interesting because when I was outside the stadium, I was like, oh wow, there's a lot of Belgium fans. They were
Yeah.
like loud and organized outside the stadium. When we got in, it was all Iran.
I think it
Yeah.
gets drowned out
Yeah.
by how many Iranians there
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there were a
70,000
lot.
and
people.
then however many came up from Canada on the West Coast.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
the French fans have not been.
They just
Dude,
know their team is good.
I guess maybe they're saving money for the
Crazy,
knockout.
yeah.
They think they're gonna
Maybe
make-
they're pulling a Man City. Maybe they're
Yeah.
pulling a Man City.
We go to
It's just the
Wembley,
semis,
we-
Yeah.
No.
Honestly, bro, like, yeah, honestly, if French had their fan base, they'd be completely different, even better, bro.
How?
Mm.
Yeah. How
They
are the
get routed.
the Paris? What's the Paris fan base? What are they called? Their supporter section. They're nuts.
Ultras,
Sorry, I can't remember their name. They're
PSG
ultras. Yeah.
Ultras?
Yeah.
I don't know what
They're
called,
nuts. Why aren't they?
They're
Why
nuts.
didn't France just pay for all their tickets to make sure they were at every game?
Yeah. Exactly. I don't get
There
it.
could be
Yeah.
legal reasons. Would be my guess.
Yeah.
It's going
They're
to
not
Mbappe's
allowed in the
PSG.
the visas
losses.
didn't get passed.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. Never mind.
They want to pay out from PSG, so that's where that money's going.
To keep this portion less political, Joe Cool, thank you for saying my prediction. 3-2, France winning. The Mao.